treachery in the Senate.
We've got that tiny sphere building thing missing for some reason. Hang on, I dodged the whole ship traffic thing in the last episode because of all the buildings, but we gotta find this out this time. I think our perspective here is our undoing, guys. I mean, I guess these ones in the back are comparable, but I actually don't think they look the same. I think they're all in their own loop anyway, but in the Zillaby Strikes Back, you have what looks like normal airplanes. Am I crazy? This one in the back seems like wings might be alongside it, but I mean, come on, look at this one. You can kind of see the perspective change when it moves this way, so I'm pretty sure that's a wing on that plane, right? Obviously, ships have wings in Star Wars too, but I don't know, maybe there's ships in Star Wars that just look like our planes anyway, but I wouldn't put it past the animation team at this point to just put a random real life plane in that. No one's gonna look at this but us, guys.
A few moments later.
All right, the infamous Padme's balcony from the Star Wars. They nailed it for the most part, it seems. They got the fountain thing over here, all the circle tile things check out, even the number of stairs. We got these weird angel archers over here too. They look like they're holding a bow or something. Does anyone know what they're actually meant to be? Just about the only difference I can see for sure is this light fixture over here on the side here in the movies. Yeah, they must have called exhibit for that one too. You know, looking at it now, even the shadow over here on the balcony is the same as this shot from the movie, which judging by the lighting, you'd think this episode was at sunset or something, so I don't know. I'm calling bullshit on the sun continuity going on over here.
Master Annie.
This vase over here looks like it could just be concept art for costume designs for Padme. I couldn't find anything to confirm my theory, my Star Wars theory. I like the way this just feels Naboobian. Also, what's this thing Anakin's got? Is this important? Is this Star Wars pizza?
Anakin!
I mean, I know it's not exactly Hayden and Natalie's fault, but this show makes a much more compelling case for us to believe their relationship. I gotta say, Catherine Tabor, the voice of Padme in the show, really does a good job at matching Natalie Portman's portrayal, but I'm pretty sure the biggest selling point is the fucking babe of a man that Matt Lanter is, the voice of Anakin in the show. And yeah, I guess they could have had him sound all gloomy like they had Hayden do, but man, I'm so glad they didn't.
I brought dinner.
Oh shit, nice. It is Star Wars pizza. Hang on, guys, hang on. I got this. Oh Jesus, I gotta turn my head. Why would you do this, Dave? War? I don't know, that's all I can see right now.
I had to hitch a ride on a cargo freighter.
What happened to your military transport?
It blew up. The freighter captain was bringing a shipment to a restaurant here, and he gave me something to bring home. What?
You called this home.
What else would I call it?
See, guys, this is so much better than this. I'm sorry, younger self. I really am.
The Naboo ambassador gave me something I think I...
Hold up.
Okay, it says warm food. Well, I mean, in Star Wars, there's probably some kind of mechanism to keep the food at the same temperature upon delivery. Man, can you guys imagine that kind of takeout?
It'll be perfect. 5 Blossom bread, my specialty.
So I didn't know this, but apparently you can get a version of this 5 Blossom bread thing at Galaxy's Edge, which is cool that something this insignificant got a spot like that. I'm almost 90% positive we never hear or see it again.
You have a specialty?
That was kind of fucked up if you ask me, Anakin. Although, you know, being royalty and all, I guess it's not a stretch to say that Padme would have had lots of people cooking and doing all that sort of thing for her. Even as a senator, actually. Shit, look at Mon Mothma out here. You know she ain't lifted a damn finger in that house.
When I was little, I cooked every day. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
An evening alone with you? I can't think of an occasion more special.
Horribly animated romantic tension. I mean, we're the furthest we've been production-wise so far, so I don't know why they gotta move so funny. I mean, besides that time we watched Cat and Mouse, and then Clone Cadets. Guys, I can't. I'm just a man, okay? I will say, though, this is the angle we got from the holocron heist, and it's actually the same building, which, thank God, and if I'm really seeing this correctly, this is indeed post-penthouse balcony upgrade.
I am not sure how we can change her mind.
That is why we ask you to summon young Skywalker.
I have been signaling him all night. I don't know where he could be.
The fact that you have to think that hard about that? My guy, come on. The buildings in the horizon over here aren't the same as the ones in the movie. I didn't even know that until just now.
I wish it could always be just like this.
I have to report to the Jedi Council.
Actually, about 7 clicks ago.
Does anyone know what a click is? Aren't they supposed to be used as a form of measurement in Star Wars?
I've been ducking his signals all night.
How would Padme not have heard that thing go off all the other times you ignored him? I have questions.
You shouldn't take this personally. Duty comes first, especially in wartime.
I hate this look Anakin has. Such a creep vibe. He stares at her the entire time we see him walk off. Forget what I said earlier about this Anakin not being a creep. About to run into the damn sofa. It looks like literal heaven is beyond the threshold of these doors. Like, what kind of lights you got turned on in there right now, guys? You know, it's so obvious, but somehow I'm just now noticing this thing right here is the Republic insignia. And so is a smaller one. 8 people only, guys. No more than 8 at a time. What I have noticed, however, is these terribly placed tiles in here. These ones are so horribly off center, and then you have these ones off to the left over here, like way more towards the middle. Geez, guys, who are you contracting to build this temple? Another cool little detail, you can see those same kind of grates that Toto came out of back in Holocron Heist. I don't know if this is exactly the same room, but it's still cool to see.
Sorry I'm late.
We believe Senator Clovis is conspiring with the Separatists.
Do you want me to interrogate him, Master?
No.
God, up close like this, these look even worse. Sheesh.
We need someone who's not a Jedi to get close to him for us.
Selected Senator Amidala, we have.
You want her to spy on Clovis?
We chose Senator Amidala because she and Clovis entered the Senate in the same year. They were good friends.
I didn't know that.
That little eyebrow raise is everything.
Personal matters for the senator these are. Know them, why would you?
I wouldn't expect Senator Amidala to have a friend in the banking clan.
I really don't know why they have to make it so obvious that Anakin and Padme are together. I guess my thing is with the movies, it's left to your imagination on how everybody feels about it, kind of. Here it seems like everyone's in on it. And I mean, if that one went past Yoda, I don't know. Clearly this whole ex-Sith temple ain't the prime real estate you thought it once was. But if they really do know deep down, why doesn't anyone ever try and, I don't know, do anything about it? Yeah, we already did this last time. Hey, will you slow down so we can read this? Yeah, it's way too blurry to try and make out. Damn, man, it would have been cool to know. It looks like the Senate pods and probably a bunch of other cool stuff.
Senator Amidala.
Chuchi, Bale, and Jar Jar. Cool hat lady, too. Damn, I know a certain cool hat dude in the same galactic senate as you. Y'all should probably cross paths sometime.
You finally found some time for
Are
me.
you still mad about last night?
I'm not mad.
Now tell me about your dealings with Senator Clovis.
I already told Master Yoda. I don't want to spy on a colleague and an old friend.
Ah, speaking of old friend, it's our good old pal, Anaconda.
That was before we were together.
If Clovis is involved in a separatist conspiracy, the last place you should be is anywhere near him.
Yoda didn't tell me that. Someone has to find out the truth.
Just not you.
You're constantly getting shot at.
I've been trained for that.
You mean I can't handle the mission?
I mean, I'm not gonna let you do it,
You've convinced me that it's vital to learn what Clovis is doing.
even though I'm telling you not to.
Don't take it personally, Anakin. Duty comes first, especially in wartime.
Fucking got him. It's cool to see even little breadcrumbs like this of the shit the council does that just pisses Anakin off.
Clovis and I haven't spoken in a long time.
A surprise, that is.
But welcome.
Given your past.
It was my choice to return things to a strictly professional level. Clovis didn't take it well.
Is there no kind of conflict of interest thing in place for that? I feel like someone needs to get on that.
Do you think you'll be able to rekindle your friendship with him?
I know I can regain Clovis's trust.
The closer you can get to him, the better.
It's kind of weird hearing the Jedi pretty much know how he got in it, and they're basically like, yeah, we know we don't do that kind of stuff, but could you just, This shot looks like it's straight out of one of the movies. Damn, this looks amazing. Oh shit, it's the baller Senate hat guy.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
When I first saw him, I always thought, what the hell? Is this guy a clone? We saw him for like the briefest second in the Zilla Beast Strikes Back if you're just now tuning in. Hell of a hat though. Also, you can actually see that guy he was talking to in that episode with the green jacket thing. Why is he all hunched over with this protocol droid resting his arm on his back? You okay, bud? But back here, if you look closely, you can see one of Senator Chuchi's cloned guards standing around and Bail Organa just sitting over here having dinner with him or whatever, which is cool and ironic in retrospect now that we've seen Bad Batch. I mean, I guess if this is some sort of senator restaurant or something, it could make sense, but it kind of makes the Senate feel a little small though. It's weird too, because production-wise, we don't get to the Zilla Beast Strikes Back for a while. I wonder how often these same senators actually pop up.
I didn't realize how lonely I was until tonight.
Wait, so Bail and Chuchi just came here to have some cake together?
Going there to put the fear of Scipio in those overgrown Trade Federation grubs. They love to borrow money from the banking clan, but they hate to pay it back.
Oh wait, never mind guys. Bail said no cake tonight.
I'm on the HoloNet with the Nemoidians every day asking for trade concessions, but I can't ever seem to make progress.
You know, I'm pretty sure this is the first time the HoloNet is explicitly mentioned in anything, right? Like, they didn't say it in the movies. I don't even know how I know about it other than, I guess, just floating around from Legends, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first time that it's actually brought up. I'm just now noticing this tiara thing she's got has the symbol of Naboo on it. Nice.
Nice.
Come with me to Cato Nemoidia.
Are you inviting me for political reasons or because you want us to be friends again?
Both, of course.
It'll be like old times.
I hope it'll be much better than old times.
Yeah, you fucking creep. Even Orn Free Ta has dinner here with his tiny ass ears.
Padme, you look exquisite.
Oh, what? Because she actually changed her outfit? Is this off-centered poofy jacket thing the only clothes you own, my guy?
Allow me, my lady. Oh, and this one's broken. Too bad.
I love this dorky ass outfit Anakin has on, and I know I can't be the only one. Honestly, Dave, what the hell is this? 5 seconds in on the ride, and this dude out here crossing the seat trying to get a big old smooching? You gotta step up your game, my guy. I hope none of you guys are this thirsty. So the infamous drive to the Senate building shot here does some weird trippy stuff. If you look at these two buildings back here, despite coming at this from a different angle, they stay the same size, but everything changed when the Dave Nation attacked. Also, for some reason, they got rid of this big building over here on the right. There was this big old building in front of this other one right over here. Maybe at this angle, it blocked too much of the actual shot. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. Someone out there, if you meet Dave, we gotta figure this out.
Lost it.
And Padme all over here like, whoops. Like, would you have just been swapping saliva if Anakin didn't catch that? I'm pretty sure these are just paintings back here, but it looks pretty cool nonetheless.
Senator Amidala.
My man, Cato Nemoidia's biggest hat-wearing Dodd.
Senator Dodd, forgive me for arriving unannounced.
Always a pleasure to see you, my dear.
Man, these Betty droids look creepy as hell right now.
My servants will see you to your room.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get.
How many people y'all planning on fitting in this bed right here? Are Nemoidians into that kind of stuff?
I hope you will be comfortable here.
It's kind of funny that Catherine Tabor voiced the Betty droids and Padme too. Like James Arnold Taylor whenever he does multiple roles. Or, you know, D. Bradley Baker all the time.
This investment by the banking clan will create unimaginable new war profits.
As long as the Republic doesn't find out.
Many months later.
I think I need a walk.
That could prove interesting.
Anyone else ever notice these dope-ass paintings of, like, earthly historical Nemoidians on the wall? I love that shit. Also, Matt Wood is the voice for Poggle the Lesser, and basically every droid, but he does such a good job making his voice sound all weird and bug-like.
I agree, Lord Poggle.
Are you suggesting we change the terms of our agreement? I'd hate for something to happen to you.
You cannot threaten me on my own planet.
This is hardly your planet anymore.
We have company. The hologram.
Ah, classic Queen Nemoidian, the grossest.
I was lonely, so I came looking for you and...
It's a long shot, but this sphere over here with this ring kind of reminds me of their Looser Hulk ships or whatever.
I'll see you at dinner.
Yeah, what he said. You guys ever stop to notice we never get subtitles for aliens in the show? It's a good choice in my opinion. While I don't mind them in the movies, I don't know. I like that they at least find ways to tell you what they're basically saying. Like with Jabba, you have a protocol droid translating for him or whatever.
What if we were to poison Senator Amidala?
Yeah, for some reason, my man, that never pans out.
No thanks, R2. I'm not hungry.
Aw, look at R2 making sure Anakin gets something to eat. What a terrible smile, jeez. These Nemoidians down here are all just the same, but different colors. We saw them earlier, but I was hoping it wouldn't be true, which pretty much looks like Mar Took, but I feel like this guy has a name. I just can't think of it for some reason.
Senator.
Oh, nice. We get some more pictures back here. I think we get a better shot of this one later, though. But it basically looks like a Nemoidian version of Napoleon. Napoleon Nemoidian.
As my honored guest, share this drink with me. A toast to our new friendship.
Rookie mistake, Padme. Jeez. You're lucky Anakin's always around, honestly. Ah, son of a bitch. I have no way of confirming this, but that's gotta be Lock Turd, right? I'd recognize that hunchback looking ass a mile away. Good on him for potentially getting out of Republic custody, though.
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, damn, you guys see this building back here? The hell's going on in there? Every floor just looks purple? This reminds me of those random streetlights that just suddenly turn purple. Am I the only one who's ever noticed that? I think it's actually a USA thing specifically. Literally, some of the streetlights across the country apparently just defected and turned purple for some reason, but I'm all about that life, honestly. Hey, look, another one.
Perhaps we should retire to the guest quarters?
Unless you like a tour of the palace.
A tour sounds perfect.
I'm interested in these sleeves. What exactly is this? Are they connected in the back? Are these just armpit sleeves?
You're dismissed for the night.
She can't do that. Shoot her.
or something.
Are you absolutely sure?
I'm sure.
Oh.
All around me are familiar.
Well, really, my service is not required for the rest of the evening.
Why isn't Padme with you?
He offered her a private tour of the palace.
And you let her go off with him?
I did try to warn her.
Bring me something to drink. I'm so thirsty all of a sudden.
It's the climate change.
Altitude, I would get, I guess, but I mean, is this room not at room temperature? Yep, just armpit sleeves. Oh shit, Jesus. Thank God I can read this on my own now. Otherwise, I don't know, but give me a second. It's still gonna be a pain in the ass. Even though the referenced I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But it looks like CH. Something R or D? Anyway. Even though the referenced CH, DS somewhere, wow, I have no idea about this one. It's way too complicated. Errands? They remain separate from the currently Ewin parents. Something at all times? Dear God, hang on a second, because I'm just writing these down as we go. Even though the referenced child? Oh, damn, maybe. Whatever. Well, this one is easy at least. It says lock. And all right, let's see. When the currently parents saved any referenced scene data is not saved within it? Guys, what the hell is this?
Display hologram.
Passcode required.
Yeah, that's James Arnold Taylor right there.
Scipio. Banking clan. Baron Rush Clovis. Rush. Padme?
Passcode accepted.
You know, for being such an advanced galaxy, you'd think they'd have better password protection. Her ass would have been locked out by now, flipping a bunch of random animals over to prove she's not a robot or droid. I wonder how many people in Star Wars use Padme as their password. Clearly Clovis, probably Anakin, maybe even Wrecker. It's kind of hard to say if the factory stays consistent, but it does seem to for the most part. We got to take them where we can get them, guys.
Gotta go.
It seems no one wants my company tonight.
Still dying of thirst.
That tastes so good. I guess I was just thirsty.
Give me your hand.
You're so good to me, Clovis. I've been waiting for this moment all night.
Now that's some fucking teamwork.
I wasn't sure you still had feelings for me.
We were in the middle of our official duties, and duty comes first.
Padme, what's wrong?
You know, you couldn't have cucked a few seconds longer, my guy? That seems convenient.
I'll go get a medical droid.
An excellent idea. I'm afraid this situation is quite beyond my capacity.
If I'm not here in 5 minutes, leave without me. No matter what happens, the council has to see this hologram.
She's been poisoned.
What do you mean?
She could die.
Even if you did realize she was poisoned, did it never occur to you who would have done it?
She is a Republic spy.
What? She did steal it.
Leave us. Leave us.
The hologram disc is gone. I see now why you renewed our friendship.
Didn't want to believe that you were involved with the Separatists.
Where is the disc you stole?
On its way to the Senate.
Get away from her. If you want to live.
Fucking dork.
What's wrong with her?
Lot Dodd poisoned her. Lot Dodd must have an antidote. Return it, and I'll get the antidote from Lot Dodd.
Hang on. From that conversation we saw, how did you put that all together like that? Seems awfully convenient also. I guess maybe off screen he told him, but I don't know. It was weird.
I'm sure he'd be very interested in hearing all about this.
It's her life that I worry about.
I suggest you can help us back to the Senator's ship before Lot Dodd finds anything out.
Come with me, quickly.
You know, I don't know how I feel about this guy. Do we like him? I mean, not really. He's a pretty big sleaze in my opinion, but so is Anakin. I do kind of feel for him for some reason, though.
What is going on, Clovis?
Senator Amidala is very ill, and we're taking her to her ship.
If Senator Amidala is ill, she should not be moved.
You know, if we're gonna make them the same and just swap some colors around, why are their little logos on their hat different size? I swear to God, man.
You cannot leave.
Give me the antidote or you're dead.
Give Clovis the antidote.
Your kindness is much appreciated, Senator. Take her, quickly.
Have you lost your mind?
Wait, now give me back my disc.
Don't worry, Clovis. I wish I could give you the disc, but I have a lot of faith in your survival skills.
That was fucked up. Anakin was never meant to be a Jedi, man. That was some cold ass shit right there. All right, so we finally have set up for what's gonna be a fucking banger of an arc, which is good, I guess. This episode though, I don't know. I mean, I'm all about seeing some development for Anakin and Padme, but I guess you could probably just skip this one. Clovis is a mixed bag for me, but I like the idea of Padme having somewhat of a past with someone else and it catching up to her with Anakin. You know, I think this might be the only episode so far where not a single blaster is fired or no one takes out their lightsaber. Literally nothing like that explodes or happens at all. Maybe that's why it's such a weird episode. You guys better get ready for the next one though. Our boy Hammarnootz from Overanalyzing Korra is gonna join us, and oh boy, is it gonna be a doozy. Patron shoutouts! If you want to see Landing at Point Rain a week early, then consider becoming a patron. Link as always in the description down below. The biggest shoutouts go out to my commanders, Drakmir the Senator, whom after rising to prominence decided it would be a good idea to open up one singular restaurant for all the other senators to go to after their big meetings, but didn't have the money for more than like 10 tables. Matt Army of Nemoidian royalty, descended from the royal bloodline of Napoleon the Nemoidian, tried to lay claim to all of Cato Nemoidia by force with their own battalion of battle droids, only to be attacked by 500 Martuk clones. Mr. Snuffle the Cake Maestro stayed up 6 painstaking nights in a row just to make a cake they thought would be worthy enough for the infamous Senator Bail Organa and Chuchi, but accidentally put eggs in it, and I guess Bail said he was allergic, causing them to join the Empire to blow up Alderaan later. William Lynch the contractor, after doing such a good job destroying that old Sith temple and building the new Jedi one, ran out of money and couldn't afford the last fancy tiles the temple needed, so decided to do a shitty job just painting the last room tiles by hand. Oh, more shoutouts to my Master Jedis, Infriends Crumb, who dated Senator Clovis back in the day till some the booby and big bootied babe came strutting her stuff. Marcus Fleischer, who bought one of those green jackets that Senator had because they liked the way it made their shoulders bulge. Nate, one of the doctors Ornfrey Tog goes to, who specializes in tiny-ass eared, bare mitten hand Twi'leks, a rare breed indeed. Nephorax, who if you zoom closely enough was actually the one piloting that real-life airplane over the Jedi Temple. Armic Nasty 01, who secretly sabotaged an entire shipment of light bulbs, causing that one building on Cato Nemoidia to turn purple too. And Varium, owner of Coruscant's most popular blue box pizza place, decided to start selling glowing popsicles just in time for Mando Season 3. More huge shoutouts go out to my Jedi Knights, Graphite and Corchin. I guess the $5 tier ain't it today. Alright, so I'm going through the motions with copyright on this Landing at Point Rain, so it should be up for the patrons soon. I definitely will let you guys know when it's actually officially up. And if it doesn't wind up getting up pretty soon with YouTube, considering it's pretty much done besides copyright, then I'll probably tell you guys in Discord an easier way to watch it or something. We'll figure it out. So I know I mentioned it before, but next week is Landing at Point Rain with Hammarnootz, and I'm really excited for that one because it's going to be a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe if this goes well, we'll do more collabs in the future. I'd be down as fuck. I love Hammarnootz, and I love all of you. Thanks for sticking around this long. I don't really know who stays till the end to watch these, so if you guys actually listened and stayed till the end, I want you to write something ridiculous. If you stayed till the end, in the comments section right now, write, "I survived Padme's panty raid." Yes, you heard me correctly. I'll see you again soon. I love you. Again.